The break is presented by Browning Trail Cameras. You've got to see this. Closed captioning is brought to you by iScope. This week on The Break.
We're in the Show Me State of Missouri this week on The Break as Todd Hogan looks to punch an early season bow tag and takes his son Evan out during youth season. Joe Hoehn finally gets a break from playing farmer to get some tree stand therapy and is looking to fill some tags as quickly as possible.
Not much time to hunt this year. Got my break finally, so I'm ready. Stay with me.
First day of deer season in Missouri, and it is hot. It's probably 90 plus. The Smart would probably still be sitting in the air conditioning, but Brian Johnson and I, we're heading out to this farm by our houses here. We've got great pictures all summer long on the Browning Trail cameras of two real good bucks. One I've been chasing for the better part of 3 years. So Brian, my hunting partner who I've known since I was a kid, he's given up his first afternoon to come out and film for me. So hopefully it works out. We're sitting over a little bit of water. We're hoping they get up this evening and come over to the water. I hope there's still water there. There was on Monday, but it's been hot all week. But anyway, let's hope the evening turns out nice, and we've got a big giant on the ground to show you. Thanks for watching The Break.
Alright, opening day 2017 deer season. I'm gonna video for Todd tonight. He's played cat and mouse with the giant buck for the last 3 years, so we're going in, opening day, see if we can drop the hammer on him. Sneak in, it's hot. I mean, it's like 90 degrees hot. So, we're gonna do this. So stick with us. Hopefully we'll have a big buck on the ground by, well, I'm thinking right at last light, but hopefully it'll happen. So stick with us.
There's nothing like opening day or your first hunt of the year. The anticipation of what might show up on that first sit, it's a moment hunters look forward to every year.
Drop me a buck.
All right, welcome to Missouri, opening day. I couldn't be more tickled. For being my home state, it's probably the one state I've killed probably my fewest big deer in. This guy walked in right at dark, had my hunt partner and best friend, Brian Johnson, agreed to give up his opening day to come out and film me. Had lots of pictures, got lots of pictures of big deer on this farm, but I just couldn't pass him up and couldn't be more happy. Like I said, we got Browning trail cameras, a deer out here all summer long. By the way, if you don't own a Browning trail camera, you need one because they're the best out there. You know, use a Killer Instinct bow tonight, crossbow. We're sitting in a hot tree stand. I mean, when you got quality equipment, it makes stuff a lot easier. And I'm telling you, it was a good time tonight. When I shot that deer, Brian and I were high-fiving in the tree. Hot and dry here in Missouri, September 15th. You know, it's, I don't know, like 90 today, but I'm on cloud 9, and looks like Brian's got a cameraman for the next 2 months. So, hey, I appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for watching the break, and to all my fellow break hunting partners out there, good luck to you this year.
For as long as I can remember, the Browning name has meant something to people in the outdoors. So when I went looking for a trail camera that I could depend on, there was only one name that came to mind: Browning trail cameras. So if you're looking for a trail camera that's easy to use, is unbelievably reliable, and takes amazing pictures and videos, there's only one brand that I trust: Browning trail cameras.
Browning Speed combines advanced fabrics, tailored fit, and innovative camouflage. Hunt harder, faster, and stronger than ever. Speed, killer clothing.
This segment of the break is brought to you by HHA Sports. Todd Hogan punched his tag on the opening morning of archery season, so Todd turns his focus to his son Evan, hoping to get him on another deer during the Missouri youth season. I think Evan was hoping for a chance at a buck, but those does stood there so long that it's hard to pass.
She's hit.
It's Missouri youth season in Missouri, and I just shot a doe.
We're gonna go look for her.
We're gonna go look for her now. Hopefully we found her. We're gonna go see if we can find my doe.
What is that?
It's Missouri youth season. It's the first day, and it's my birthday, and I got this nice doe.
What do you think, bud? You excited?
Yeah.
Evan is killed, so Todd has a chance to get back after one of his target bucks during the late rut. One tactic of hunting the rut is using a decoy, specifically a doe decoy, to lure in a buck. Sometimes it works. Other times it doesn't. And it may may even spook a coyote. After seeing mixed reactions to the decoy, Todd doesn't wait for this buck to notice it. This has definitely happened to me, and I think it's happened to a lot of hunters at one time or another, losing track of your immediate surroundings when taking the shot. You saw the camera shake on the shot, the bow cam hit the camera setup and threw the arrow offline. If you look at this screen grab, you can see the dust in front of the deer. That's where the arrow hit the ground. Did you know that The Break has a podcast? If you didn't, now you do. I'll have various guests from hunting TV personalities to industry professionals, other interesting guests within the hunting community, or sometimes I just sit here and talk to myself. You can listen to it right off your phone through iTunes, Google Play, or you can download the Podbean app. The easiest way to find it is to search for The Break Derek, again on iTunes, Google Play, or that Podbean app. Or you can just go to huntthebreak.com, click on the podcast tab for direct links. Be sure to subscribe, and every new episode will automatically be uploaded to your feed. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoy it. This is Derek Dernberger, and you're listening to The Break Podcast.
Our veterans and those currently serving have selflessly volunteered for duty and risked their lives for the benefit of all Americans. With this in mind, the Niestedt Foundation was established to show gratitude for these individuals by providing the opportunity to participate in unbelievable outdoor experiences. Each event we organize is strongly rooted in our four guiding principles: respect, integrity, connecting individuals, and empowerment. Visit niestedt.org to discover how you can create a brighter America for those who have sacrificed so much.
This segment is brought to you by Bison Coolers.
It is November 6th, and I just now on my second time out in the woods here deer hunting this year in Missouri. I've been out west 2 times this year, and it's created not much time to hunt, but around home. But that's fine. I love going out west, but nothing like being home. Just got up to my farm. It's about 4.5 hours away from my house. So I'm up here, and my buddy's been sitting all day. He just had 2 big bucks run by him with chasing the doe, so it got me kind of fired up here to be in a tree on the very southeast corner of my farm. We got kind of northeast wind. This east has kind of got us all off our game, I guess. We don't really have a whole lot of east sets until the corn comes out next week, so still got all my crops in, and hopefully we can get them knocked out here before rifle season. But stay with me. A lot of high expectations up here. I got a lot of big bucks, a lot of mature animals, and if he's 5, he's going down. There's no doubt about it. So here we go. West Central Missouri, I guess you'd call it. We're up here at my farm trying to play farmer and hunter in the same week. Tried to shell corn yesterday, still too high moisture, so got back in the tree today. Give it a few more days and gonna see if some mature bucks show up. They're getting good. Time's getting good. We seen a nice one yesterday. Moving equipment had a doe with it, so I'm hoping we can see some movement this morning and maybe get a shot at the big one I had the encounter with on Tuesday, or another nice deer. It's getting close to rifle season, so I'm not going to be real choosy. So, not much time to hunt this year. Got my break finally, so I'm ready. Stay with me.
Banks Outdoors is the place that connects family.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Yeah. That was unreal.
This is the place that connects friends.
Bro, you did it.
What a phenomenal story.
This is the place that brings excitement.
3, bro.
Most importantly, this is the place where memories are made.
Dad, I will never forget this moment.
Neither will I, buddy. Neither will I.
Why do I shoot in Indian Creek?
He's deader than a hammer. Indian Creek once again.
The break is also brought to you by these fine sponsors.
This buck is obviously hit well. Joe watches the buck tip over, and some does are still hanging around. Joe has a doe tag in his pocket, so why not?
pushing doe. I think I had that buck the very first night I was out here. He come in right at dark, and I grounded him in. Couldn't tell what he was, but I think he's mature. Couldn't tell. It happened so fast in the rut here. You just got to make a decision and go with it. So I'm happy with him. He's a nice 8-pointer, I believe, and got me a doe. So 2 days away from rifle season. Can't be too choosy here. So awesome. Let's go see him. He was pumping blood. Both of them were. So I know they ain't far. I went ahead and got down and drug the doe out here where we could see it. Drug her out to the road. She's right here behind me. But let's go out here. I dropped my Alps pack and my Matthews. We're gonna go down here and grab my Matthews again. I better take it with me, but I know he was pumping blood just over here. So let's go check him out and see what he looks like. I guess you could say the grave dirt planted a trail. Here he is, my first buck I've taken on my new farm up here in northern Missouri. I've had this farm for 3 years, and I get to be pretty picky when you own it yourself. And I got good neighbors, so we can grow some nice deer. And this is definitely my biggest bow kill so far. And I've shot a lot of deer, but been passing a lot of deer the last few years. And when he come in grunting, I had to make a quick decision. And I loved how tall his 2s and 3s were, so and his beams wrap way around. So he's a beautiful deer. Super excited to have him, and then I got my doe after that. So thanks for watching the break and giving me your time. It was great bringing it to you. I just really love doing this.
We do appreciate you watching and definitely enjoy videoing our hunts, trying to produce decent hunting TV. It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun putting it together and seeing how it all turns out in the end. We've got a lot of great deer hunting action coming at you over the next few weeks, so I hope you tune in. Just some of what you'll see over the next few weeks: Carl Drake has an Iowa hunt coming up. Matt Fryer and MJ Koff are slinging arrows with their Matthews.
I could not be more happy my Kansas tag is filled.
If you know Daniel Gross, you know he's always after giants. You'll also see myself, Joe Henneman, and Craig Heiser and how our season turned out. Let's just say it was fairly frustrating for a couple of us, and one of us, well, it was pretty good.
Craig, possibly.
Tune in over the next few weeks to see how it all plays out right here on The Break.